What's going on, people? This is your boy Gravy on Top with a question. I just got a question this morning. I was looking on Joystick, and I saw that a PSA came out that Netflix, Hulu, among other apps, are now free to use on Xbox Live. All right. My question, which I knew you owe me every change that they have made, I have not been surprised at all. Okay, my question is, do you really still love Microsoft? And if you're a diehard Microsoft fan, I don't understand how you are. I don't get it. Like, you don't really see that Microsoft, let's be real, Microsoft isn't making changes. They're not a company who puts the consumer first. They're not making all these changes because you guys asked for them. You don't see that? Like, and you're probably sitting there, yes they are. They've made all these changes and I'm so happy. Okay, you could have just bought a PlayStation in the first place and had all the shit they've been changing. You could have had the lower price without the Kinect. You could have had the PlayStation Go. I might as well call it PlayStation Gold. The Xbox Live Gold. You could have had that already, which they basically made PlayStation Plus. You could have had Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff free already. And they basically only did that because PlayStation did. They're not making these changes because you have asked for it. Everybody in the world's eyes should have been busted wide open last year from E3. It's like this happened. There was this big revolution and people still forgot about it. Like, I guarantee you, people who had Xbox 360s and been an Xbox lover their whole time, that was like, alright, I'm switching over to PlayStation, are going to go out and get an Xbox Live now because of all these changes. I'm not going to do that not because I'm hating on the Xbox One. No. I mean, it's a nice system. I'm not going to lie about that. It's got apps that I would like. I'm just not going to buy a console because of one or two apps that it has that I don't have on mine. Like, I would love to be watching ESPN on my shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I was loving it when I had my Xbox 360. That was one of my favorite things to do. If I'm not playing a game, okay, well, let's see what's going on ESPN. But I'm not gonna buy a system just because it doesn't have just because it has ESPN on it. That's stupid. Okay, I'm not gonna spend an extra $100 and something. No. Well, when it came out last year, the whole DRM thing, they weren't going to switch that shit. They were not going to switch that shit until PlayStation came out and said, hey, we're not doing it in the first place. And yes, you guys are going to say, yeah, well, they had it there, they just didn't turn it on. Well, they didn't turn it on. That's the whole point. Okay. Xbox has only been making changes to try to keep up with PlayStation, not because you have asked for it. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going with a company that doesn't put me first. They're only making changes to try to keep up with the competitor, but that's the only reason, because they want to be making as much money as the competitor is, not because we want to make you happy, consumer, which would have made us the money that we're trying to make in the first place, other than charging this $5,000 console when it launched. Like, oh well, our stupid ass customers are gonna buy it anyway. They don't really care. The diehard, okay, this is gonna be a little hate. The diehard Xbox fans, the fanboys, because I don't think all of you guys are fanboys, but I'm talking about fanboys here. If they had sold the Xbox One for $1,000, I guarantee you, fanboys, diehard fanboys, would have bought it. Now, everybody else who you've been an Xbox fan for the last generation, you might not have had the first Xbox, but you liked Xbox for the last 7 years. You're not necessarily a fanboy though, like you like PlayStation games too. You're not going to spend $1,000. You're going to get a fucking PlayStation. Okay? But I guarantee you the fanboys would have spent that much. But not all Xbox Live members are fanboys. I understand this. I'm just not going with that company. Just keep on watching, man. Just keep watching. Anything the PlayStation does to get on top, Xbox is gonna act like they're not doing nothing. See, this is what I thought they did at E3 last year with the launch game. This was my thoughts on their actions. It was like, okay, I see that we fucked up, okay? At some point, we're gonna have to change this, but fuck that now. We're not gonna change it right now. Just keep it the way it is. People are gonna buy it. They're gonna buy our shit, so just keep it the way it is for right now. Change like one or two things to get them excited that we're gonna be changing a lot, okay? And then just keep it the way it is for almost the whole year. And then start slowly changing little things around the time that E3 comes. Like all the changes they're doing right now, guarantee you after E3 is nothing else. They have basically made it so they're on even playing grounds, which they should have did in the first place. And they have made the Xbox One a version of the PS3 with more apps. So yeah, that's just my question. Like, if you're a dedicated fan, like, why? I'm trying to understand. I'm not hating on you. I'm happy that you love Xbox that much, okay? We're not Xbox haters over here. You haven't seen that many Xbox games on our channel because we traded in ours and got PlayStations after seeing E3 last year. So we have no way of getting them to you. We're not hating. I'm just asking a question. So this has been your boy Gravy on Top. Leave the comments, the answers in the comments section. Follow us on Twitter, Twitch, like this comment, subscribe, and yeah, I hope this doesn't turn into a big ass. I'm not doing this to turn this into a PlayStation Xbox war. Okay, PlayStation fans, stop it. Don't do it. That's not what I'm doing this for. I don't want no war. I'm asking. I honestly want to know, because it did not take me that long to realize this is not the company that I'm trying to put my business with, my money into, when they don't seem to be for me. They're for the business aspect of it. Okay, they're not necessarily making these changes for me. So yeah, Gravy on Top, two Negro nerds. Peace.